Hi everyone, good evening, good morning. I say hello to the past, the present and the future. I welcome my spirit guides. I welcome the kind and the loving. I say hello to the past. To come and sit with me in my garden and to speak with me. I will be putting on the spirit box soon. I've got the speaker. I have a teddy bear if any children would like to come and play with it. I also have a couple of balls. Not the wrong way, don't take that the wrong way. I've got a couple of really light balls. They're like ping pong balls, so listen, they're like really, really light. It could get blown by the wind, but obviously I take that into account. But they're light enough for spirits to be able to move. So, and this teddy is a teddy that I've started taking with me. For any children that are around me at the time I'm doing this, they're welcome to come and play with this. I leave that just a little bit away from me so it's not intimidating for them. Yeah, so this is the first time I've ever done a spirit box session near my house. I'm doing it in my back garden. I've got the sage in the house. One thing I've forgotten is the sage. But obviously I've asked for my spirit guides to come and join me and be with me. I've asked for any kind and loving spirits that are around me and near my back garden, or if they can hear my voice and they're kind and friendly, they're welcome to come here and speak with me, make contact. I'm going to try it with just the EVP recorder first of all. See if I can pick up any, like, I've only ever got one pure EVP without using the spirit box, and it said hello. I would really like to be able to get some just pure EVPs. And this sun that I'm sat in is beautiful. I needed to go on my back a bit. My back is so painful. I've been crying with the pain today. And I've suffered chronic pain for over 20 years, and it doesn't get me to cry. It's like it doesn't make me cry anymore. But when it's really bad, that's when I cry, and it is so painful right this second. I've brought my painkillers with me because I'm going to need them. I'm going to take a couple of painkillers now. Let them get into the system. It's hydrocodone. That sun is lovely, really beautiful. Just to say that the cloud goes over it. Excuse the way I look. I haven't put any makeup on. I look the way I feel. Crap. I have checked the weather. It's not meant to be raining at all, so I think it's going to be fine to do this out here. Hi, darling. Hi, sweetheart. Are you okay? I just before I started this, I've watched 3 of your latest videos. I love the way that you speak with the spirits. It's very much like the way that I communicate with them. I've got a teddy bear. I've got a couple of balls, like a ping pong ball and another light ball, which could be moved by a big gust of wind. But also, I believe a spirit would be able to move these. They're very light. So I've got them out at the other end of the blanket that I'm sat on. 1 minute, my bag's just gone flying off. Let's hope. I really hope that the weather's not bad. I did check it, and it said it wasn't going to rain. It might be a little bit cloudy, and I can see the big clouds in front of my sun. Let me see who this is. My little girl's coming out. Do you want to come and say hello? Say hello, Portia.
Hello, Portia.
This is one of the twins with a stampy top on. Yeah, I said they can play in the garden, but obviously when I'm speaking with the spirits, I don't really want them here, but I'm going to do that in a little bit. I want to be able to do. Portia says hi.
Hi.
My little bub she is. Little darlings, my children are. I love them so much. Yeah, just keep away from this stuff because it's all my equipment, okay?
Avoid around it.
She's my little cutie. All my children are. I love my children. They're my world. They're my reason. They are my reason to get up. I've got a fly on my thing. She's just learnt to ride a bike, so she's going to be just doing circles probably. You can just about come through the back of me. There's a little bit of track around there too, alright? But I'm going to move my my spirit box and everything that's in front of me. I'm not having that smashed into. Too much money. Nelly, don't go off the end of the hill bit though. That would not have been good.
That would have not been good at all. I went on the edge. Oops.
Can you hear her? She's like, I nearly fell off the edge. That's where my husband. We've got like flat green, and then it sort of goes down like a hill. Like that's something that my husband like created. It's beautiful, but that's what she means by falling off the edge. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try doing just a pure EVP session because I don't get much on these EVP recorders, like just a spirit or something saying hello or anything. I had hello once, and that's in coming up to 4 months now. So it would be really lovely if I could get just a pure EVP, a pure spirit, spirit voice on here, and then I will introduce the spirit box. I've no, you haven't eaten any birdseed. What, the birds? Yeah, the birds have. So we was out. We fed the birds and the squirrels and everything that come in our garden. Our garden's like a little mini wildlife park. We really look after them. Yay, good girl. That was good. Yeah. Really. If you can hear that bird in the background, it is Jack. Yeah, that's my first ever wild bird that became not like a pet, but he's calling me. He calls me. Maybe. Yeah, he's our first wild bird. I've got so many birds that come here now, though, like loads. What I'm going to do in a second, see who else is coming up. It's the other twin. You're going to come and say hello? Hello. That was the other twin. Just flying by, as you do. my sound has a mind of its own on this computer. Sometimes it just turns the sound off. So if that happens, could you let me know as soon as possible, and I'll pause or stop or do whatever I'm doing. What? No.
High up ones.
No, because we've just. Can you not do that? We've just picked 2 bowlfuls.
And we're gonna get blackberry pie tonight.
But we're making little blackberry tartlets.
Yeah, they're blackberry.
I've got puff pastry, so we're gonna cut them out. Put a little well in the middle. Put a couple of blackberries in. A little bit of pastry on the top, and it'll be a big puff thingy with all fresh blackberries that we just picked from our garden. They're like growing like a grapevine, like they're all over the top, hanging down in bunches. It's beautiful, so beautiful.
I guess
and it's lovely because what my intention is that my children are able to come out. You know, like we've got a vegetable patch growing just over there. They're growing kale, rocket, carrots, and parsnips. We've got 2 more patches that we're going to be planting in. That they can come out, they can pick their own blackberries, or they can pick their own, you know, pull their own carrots out for dinner, or give them a wash. It's just nice that they learn from it. They've learned from about the age of like, about the age of 1.5, 2. They started. Stop it being so loud, please. Oi, I'm doing a live stream. If you want to be noisy, you're gonna have to go inside. You haven't been out here most of the day. Are you gonna come out and play, Jaden? When you go in, Daddy might just let you have a couple of blackberries out the fridge. We've picked 2 nice big bowlfuls. So yeah, we'll make little puff pastry tartlets and see how that goes. Might like video it and just put it on the channel later. What I want to do, I want to put this EVP on. Sapphire, just play for a couple of minutes and then go in just for 10 minutes, yeah? Well, it's because you haven't got shoes on and you're riding a bike. You're very good on your bike though, aren't you? I'm going to give her 5 minutes and then she's going to go in. When she goes in, I'm going to do an EVP session. And then we'll do the spirit box after and see what happens. As I said, I've never done it from this location before, my back garden. So I'm not sure if any spirits will come through at all. Like I said, I have asked for my spirit guides, if I've got any loved ones that are good, and also any kinds of loving spirits that are around me now in my back garden. If there's any spirits in this area, if they can hear my voice and they're good and kind, then they're welcome to come and join. They can come and sit around me now. They're welcome to come and sit around me. They're welcome to come and play with the bear or with the ball, or you know, or they can just sit here, listen, and watch what I'm doing. It's completely up to them. So in a couple of minutes, I'll put the CVP recorder on. I'll do a few I will try and ask if my spirit guides are able to speak. But I'm asking now, my spirit guides, Redwing and Sierra, and any others that I don't know your name of yet. If you are able to come and speak into my EVP recorder when I ask you to in about 5 minutes, if you could even just say hello or your name or anything, just to prove to everybody that you are here. I know you're around me. I don't need any proof of that. But what I'm trying to prove is that there is an afterworld, that spirits are around, and that maybe people should be more sort of yeah, you know, people should be more compassionate and caring and thoughtful to other people while they're on this dimension, on this realm. Yeah. Okay. You can get yourself 2 blackberries out of the fridge. Just careful not to spill the whole bowl. Close that door behind you, my darling. Right, so my little girl just gone in. I'm gonna ask if my spirit guides can come. Can they say their name or say hello just to let me know they're here? I'm just gonna turn the volume up on this. Sorry, let me get rid of that one because I messed it up. Okay, so if my spirit guides are around me, or any of my kind loved ones, or any spirits that can hear my voice, please come and just say hello into this device that I'm going to be holding in my right hand. Aeroplane in the background. And birds. I'll stop that and just listen to it back. See if you can hear anything. Aeroplane in the background. And birds. I'll stop that. I'm going to try this again. I'm going to try it again because I'm not sure. If there's any spirits that can hear my voice and you're kind and friendly, please come and speak into this black device I'm holding at the moment. Speak as clear and loud as you can, please. Thank you. Let's listen to it back again. my voice and you're kind and friendly, please can I speak to you to this direct device you're holding at the moment? Speak as clear and loud as you can, please. Thank you. Well, I couldn't hear anything on that one. Maybe I need headphones or something. I thought on the first one that I heard something, but I wasn't 100% positive. I didn't hear anything on the second one. I'll play it back for you. It's a bit of interference, so that's the only thing. There's any spirits that can hear my voice, and you're kind and friendly. Please can I speak to this direct device you're holding at the moment? Say it as clear and loud as you can, please. Thank you. Yeah, go back again. And speak nice and clearly, and as loud as you possibly can. That would be amazing. There's two of us that think we heard you say hi the first time. So I'm just going to press record and not talk at all. Okay. There's also no aeroplanes. Screaming in the background. I think I just heard hi about 20 seconds ago. Let's see. I'm going to play it to you first, and then I'll listen to it. That's her voice. Screaming in the background. I think I just heard hi about 20 seconds ago. I'm going to play it to myself now. Don't worry about that. I heard hi twice. I think I just heard hi. Okay. But I definitely heard hi twice then. So hello spirits, and thank you for speaking, and thank you for joining me. It's really, really kind of you all. You're welcome to come and sit down or just sit on the grass or whatever you want to do. You just feel free to be comfortable. Thank you for joining me. I'm not recording you at the moment, okay? I'm going to turn that off a sec. My back is absolutely killing me though, so I've got to move position. Oh gosh, my back is so painful. Spirits, thank you very, very much for coming. That's so kind of you. In a minute, I will be putting on the spirit box, the box that gives you that white noise, so you're able to talk more if you wish. I've got my pen. I've got my apple. No, I've got my pad of paper. I've got my pencil case. So even if one pen stops working, I've got others. So that if I hear anything, I can write it down. I do this on every session, so it is the 6th of August. I suppose it's right, 06 then. Wow, 2016. No, that's Nora. It's 2017. What am I doing? Wow, I was years behind then. That was strange. I was in 2006 1 minute, then 2016. Then I realised it's actually 2017. The spirits are able to play with the ball or with the teddy. I have my speaker, which I plug my spirit box into, so it's very loud. I'm not sure how my neighbours would be dealing with that one, but I don't mean any harm to anything. I just want to be able to do this in my back garden, because my disabilities really are making me very much housebound. And if I do have to go and do something, I am in such severe pain for days afterwards, like more pain than normal, like because of doing that one event. Anyway, let me just have some of my drink. I love the sun so much. Right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put my phone onto flight mode because I don't want it interfering in any way. And I'm going to turn the internet off. Because I know sometimes it gives a bit of interference to the spirit box that makes it a bit more fuzzy and less easy to hear. I don't know how I'm going to work it because I also want to record the session. Sorry, I just can't get comfortable with my pain. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask that my spirit guides let me know that you're here when I turn. Well, you can let me know you're here by touching me or doing something like that. I'll give you permission to do that. You know that. But that's only my spirit guides and the little boy that I have that I believe is attached to me. Him and his mum both passed away in a car accident, but they got separated somehow. And the little boy has been asking for his mummy for a little while. I'm hoping to be able to ask of my spirit guides and the angels to be able to come down and take his hand and put his hand in his mum's hand, who will be there waiting for him. I think his name is Charlie, but there's a possibility it's Dempsey. But I'm just not sure at the moment what his name is. I'm trying to find out his name first off. But you know, I want to know his name. I want to be able to help him, if I can. But I've welcomed him to. He is allowed to stay, attached to me, until I reunite him with his mum. But that is the only spirits that I allow to come close to me like that. My spirit guides and this little boy. In a second, I'll be turning on my PSB 7 spirit box. I like the Radio Shack ones I see being used by actually Whispers from Heaven. Go and check her page out. She has a lovely bond with the spirits that she speaks with. She is very much like me in the way that she communicates. It's a bond that you make. It's not just like it's a bond. I can't explain it. It's just a bond that some of us make with spirits. Yeah, and the way that she speaks to them, I really, really like. Also, Proof and Demons. Him and so Andrew and Alex, they use a Radio Shack spirit box. They get brilliant results out of it. So go and check out Proof and Demons. He is very, very good. He tests all these urban sort of legends. Slender Man or Charlie, and all these types of games not games, all these types of things that people are doing. He tries them and either says, yeah, there's truth in it, and proves that there's truth in it, or he says, no, there's no truth in it, and he proves why there's no truth in it. So I like his channel. He does a really, really good every event. Everything he does is very, very good. I can see somebody struggling to come in. They keep flickering in and out. Let's have a last bit more up. And yes, I know smoking is bad. I do not suggest that anybody start smoking. I wish I'd never started. But it is my sort of thing that I do. I don't drink alcohol or anything, but I smoke. What was I going to say? Right, first of all, what I do is I put the spirit box on. Okay, so if there's any kind and loving spirits that can hear my voice, you're welcome to come and be with me, speak and communicate. But when the spirit box is turned off, you need to go back to where you are now, and I will be able to communicate with you again tomorrow. But no, there's no attachments, no following allowed. Otherwise, I just won't do this, and then you won't be able to communicate. You won't be able to get messages out and to your loved ones or important stuff out. I can help with all of that, but you have to know that you are not allowed any further than where I'm at now. you're not allowed near the house, near my children or my pets or my husband or myself. But I do welcome you to come and communicate with me, as long as you're kind, loving and friendly. I do want to be able to record this as well, so I'm just going to get my I use this EPP thing as a recorder, so I put it on this speaker on the back of the spirit box. I lean it against here to record what's coming out. Also, then when I have my speaker plugged in, what I do is I sort of stand this up somehow so it's like getting the maximum sound. So let me. Okay, this is the first time I've done this, so in fact I really do need my sage. This is lazy, but I'm gonna just quickly call my husband and ask him to bring out my sage, because oh yeah, okay, I've got to disable aeroplane mode to do that. But my back is actually that bad that I hope that I may just call him. You alright? Are you able to bring out the sage and the cup it's in for me, please? It's next to the speaker. Thank you. Alright, love you. Okay, so my husband's going to bring that out for me. I'm going to burn a bit of sage before starting and during the session. Okay. Thank you. This sage I have been using since I started, so coming up to 4 months now, and it's still got so much on it. It's amazing. I'm just going to burn my sage in a minute, just to make sure that only love and light. You know, every time I go to like the sage, the wind blows. Like yesterday, it was doing the same. There was a point in here of the sage, and it was like it was burning. Even though I tried to put it out, it was burning all the way all the way on the walk home from the cemetery. Even when I came in the house, it was still burning. I'm gonna burn this. All negativities will disappear with the smoke of the sage. The sage will make sure that only love and light surrounds me, love and light protects me, and only good may speak or communicate with me. You see the smoke? I love this smell. What do you mean, whispers from heaven? So it's okay to do before and after though, just not during. Is that what you mean? Oh. Is that what you meant, babe? I like all advice, so do you, whispers from heaven, do you mind like explaining what you mean? Because I don't want to be doing the wrong thing. Like, can you just like tell me when I can burn the sage? What do you mean? Hmm. Does it? I didn't know that. Okay. I'm gonna leave it. What do you mean about the high priestess? Whispers from heaven. I won't use sage again. I'll only use sage at the gates of cemetery or at the gates of an event before exiting. I won't use sage again before. Um, yeah, I did ask her. I have a look though. I think a lot of it is like your intentions and your heart and soul. And like I look at sage as like a very cleansing, purifying thing to do. I have a look. I will have a look. Right. Hmm. Thank you, darling. You're a very kind person, very kind soul. But is it has she actually got a video titled like how to smudge, or is it on one of her live streams, or but I will have a look, definitely. Hmm. If you see me keep doing this, it's because I'm looking at the other computer at all the at your comments. When I'm doing the well, actually, I won't be able to write it down as I'm doing it because I'll be holding both devices. Okay, I'll have a look. I was on her last live stream for a little well for quite a while, but there's sometimes like 4 hours, 5 hours, I think, which is cool. But that's a long time. Like for me, I've got my children and everything. I haven't got that sort of time to sit at a live stream. Like when I do my own, I've prepared stuff. I've already fed my children, that they're all nice and clean, and so they're just playing at the minute. So I've got a little bit of time. But oh, my back is so painful. What I'm gonna do is gonna I'm not gonna put on this immediately. Right, I'm not gonna record it immediately. I'm gonna put on the spirit box and give them like a few minutes to sort of settle in, sort of come into Do you know what I mean? Just give them a few minutes. Just give them a little bit of time. But only kind and loving spirits are welcome here. I will do it in a super way. Hi spirits, good evening. My name's Demi. If any of you are kind and loving and can hear my voice, you're welcome to come through and speak with me for a little while. Kind and loving spirits are welcome to come and speak with me. Hello, what's your name? Doesn't sound quite right. Alright, thank you. Whispers. Are there any kind spirits that can hear my voice? Would you like to come and speak with me? You can speak through this device. It won't hurt you. There's nothing to be worried about. I promise. I just wish to speak to any kind and loving spirits or my spirit guides. I'd love to speak with you. Are you with me? I've turned out. Are you able to tell me your name, spirit? The spirit guides here. Are you able to let me know? Hi. What's your name, please? I like. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start recording this. Spirits, if you can keep speaking with me, I'm going to stay quiet so that you can just speak, okay? I'm going to record what you say. Are there any spirits here that want to say hello? Who is that? What's your name? It's taken a long time to get. Normally they're waiting at the gate for me at the cemetery. I can hear a couple of spirits, but there's not many. Spirits, would you like to say your name so I can call you by your name? The battery power in this spirit box is getting drained quite a lot. The last 3 investigations, it keeps draining my new batteries. You able to speak so I can hear you? Hello? What's your name? Is there any spirit children here you can play with the ball or the teddy? If you hear anything, put it in the chat for me, please. There's not many spirits here. I normally get a lot more spirit talking in there. Spirit box doesn't sound right itself, it sounds a bit funny. Without knowing, but I normally do that anyway. And I normally, there's so many spirits that people can't keep up with it. It's like there's like hundreds of them wanting to talk at the same time. And I always just said before and during. And to be fair, it hasn't really had any effects on them. But I mean, I don't know. It just sounds, my spirit box just doesn't sound right. It's got a funny sound to it. Are there any spirits that are kind and loving that can hear my voice? Would you like to come and say hello to me? It's Tom. Did I just hear it? It's Tom. Hey. Thank you for coming through to speak to me, spirits. Tom, did I hear your name? I'm recording everything that you're saying so that I can listen to it back through headphones. I'm also playing this, and lots of people are able to watch and listen to you. Is there anything you'd like to say? Hi, spirits. Hiya. Oh gosh, that made me jump. Don't know what that just said, but my rabbit jumped out of nowhere and scared a bird off that was right next to me. That really made me jump. Spirits, can you see my little rabbit? Okay, let me see. Thing is I know this is going to be really loud. I know it's going to be really loud, that's the problem. Sorry, 1 minute, I'm just trying to get my speaker set up. And then I'm going to try and cover up one of the thingies so it's not so loud. Spirits, if you speak, you have to hear yourself. I can hear spirits coming through now. And my spirit guide's with me. Are you with me, spirit guide? Hi, Steve. It's nice to see a new person. Hiya. Welcome. I'm just trying to speak to the spirits at the moment. Lordy or... I am in the UK, sort of Essex, Hertfordshire way. Spirits, thank you for coming through and speaking with me. you able to tell me your name, please? Hello, spirits. What's your name, darling? I don't acknowledge any bad. I'm only here to speak with the kind and the friendly and the loving spirits and my spirit guides and any loved ones that are actually good. Spirits, are you able to tell me your name, please? It's the speaker lead. Come back with that. Don't know what that was. Where are you then, Steve? Said it at the same time, whispers. I watch a lot of people over in America. The time difference is crazy. 6 hours and 5 hours. Okay. Very nice to have you. Thank you. There's dust on it. Can you tell me their name? Hello? Does that say Demi or Penny? I had it. Hello? I heard you say hello. What's your name? First of all, I'm recording what you're saying, spirits. Hello? Are any of you able to tell me your name? Susan? Hello, Susan. Hello, Susan. Thanks for telling me your name. I heard that Susan's here. Is anyone else going to just tell me their name? Don't what, darling? I asked that my spirit guides please let me know you're with me. Starting to say quite a lot now. I'm glad I'm recording it. Back. Spirits, can I ask how many spirits I have with me at the moment, please? Is that 9 or 5? Thank you for all coming to speak with me, though. It's very kind of you. More? Yeah? Very soon. Albert. Writing down a few things. Sorry, I'm not. Sorry, I'm at my speaker. Got mine for its own. Sorry. Sorry, 1 minute. hear that okay? Susan and Albert, are you still here? Sorry, speaker. I think I just heard yeah, still here. Thank you for joining me. And thank okay, thank you. May, are you with me? Hi. Spirits wish to come in. Sorry, the speaker. Spirits, thank you for coming through and speaking with me. Hello. Go back in. Do my spirit guides have a message for me? Like being free. Little something. Select. Michael. Do I have Michael with me? So you're able to tell me, is the little boy that's lost his mummy, is he with me at the moment, please? If he is, I really need to know his name, if you can tell me. Okay, so I think it's working again now. Sorry, my sound went, so I had to sort it out. I've been recording though the whole time, but they haven't actually said anything. Are there any kind, loving spirits that can hear my voice? I'm going to try a few different sweep quotes and see if that helps at all. There's not many spirits that can hear my voice then at the moment, because there's not, I can't hear anything. The sound should be alright again now. Is it okay? I think what I'm going to do is turn the spirit box off, because I'm not getting any. Let me just save this on the recorder. I'm not getting anything really. Well, I did get a little bit. That there is somebody called Susan and Albert, and they either said there was 5 or 9 spirits, but for some reason they do not want to speak here. I don't know why. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to the cemetery after putting new batteries in my spirit box yet again. So I think I'm going to go up to the cemetery and do a session up there, and then I'll probably go live again at about 9:30. Okay. Sorry, there wasn't much communication. It is the first time I've ever done this in my back garden. I normally go to my local cemetery. They've got an old side and a new side, and I go and visit alternately. But I do invite spirits from the old cemetery to the new, and invite them all to meet up together to speak with me. So I think I'm going to go there. And then I will more than likely be live at 9:30 just for a quick session. What I'm going to do is listen back to my session from yesterday. I'm going to listen to that back so I can hear if there's any messages that I need to know before going back there today, and then I'll go back. Yeah, the sound is fine now. Well, thank you for joining me on my first ever live stream with a live spirit box session at my home address. So thank you for the support. I'm going to stop the live stream now because I need to be able to get to the cemetery that closes in about an hour and 4 minutes. So it's only 5 minutes away, but I want to get there because he locks up early. And I can't climb over the wall, especially at the moment with my back, and my stomach and my hips. Anyway, thank you for joining me. Please go and check out Whispers from Heaven's channel. She's lovely. She gets really lovely contact with her spirits. Also, I'm not sure if Steve W has a channel, or if he does anything. But shout out to him, and shout out to Whispers from Heaven. Thank you for joining me on an important event for me. This was an important event because it's from my home address. So I do thank you for being here and supporting me. It's really, really kind. I will see you all later. If not later, then I'll definitely see you tomorrow. Okay, so love and light, blessed be, and try and make a stranger smile. Love to you all.